Hey guys, thanks for joining me back, playing more Spider-Man. Um, I don't have that much to talk about, so I probably won't be talking too much. Maybe just commenting on the game here and there. But, we got 61% of this main story missions done. Not everything here is unlocked yet. So I might just want to keep doing the story missions. I don't know if there's any side missions you can miss. And these districts don't usually have many. They might have one or two at the most side missions. This one has 6, so that's wrong, I guess. But yeah, it looks like most districts only have 1 or 2. So it looks like there aren't a ton of side missions. I don't know. I think there's only one cat thing left, so I could do that. How far away am I from that? Pretty damn far. But that's fine because I got all these research stations that are fast travel points. Speaking of which, I think I got most of the research stations too. What I'm hoping is, like, the research stations and maybe the cranes get, like, grayed out after you do them all or something, like the rest of the things. But there's a chance that they don't. So is there a particular area I want to go and do here? I mean, I think, I need more. I could do the Fisk ones, but I think I need more, powers in order to do the harder ones, or I just need to get better. Um, yeah, I should do this cat thing first, and then I'll go around doing the Fisk ones. That's what I'll do. Let's see. I have.
Come on.
Oh,
It's a fast one.
I didn't. I accidentally hit the crane.
Hey, slow down. Man, I wish looks like Doc checked in.
Peter, I've had an epiphany. It's all about the mind. Take me, for example. A mind of unlimited potential, shackled to a tired, old body. Think of what that mind...
One more location should give me the data I need to find Black Cat. By my rough estimate, she's got about 49 million in loot. I reach her before she gets to 50 and she might go straight. Oh man, that's the gallery where they keep the Jade Tiger. That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia, quick. Found her hideout. Gotta get there before she leaves town.
And then up here is probably better.
All units on alert. We are receiving reports of an active bomb in the area. Available officers move in on Garvey Park.
Okay, I think I can finish listening to Doc's message.
Peter, I've had an epiphany. It's all about the mind. Take me, for example. A mind of unlimited potential, shackled to a tired, old body. Think of what that mind could achieve if it were freed. In developing our neural interface, we need to think beyond replicating the tired putterings of our physical forms. Instead, reach into imagination and possibility. Reach into the mind.
I've never heard Doc this excited by a project. Hope he's not too...
Okay.
Not on my watch.
So the reason why the rock out is actually really good is if you're on a rooftop, like you are a lot, you can bounce people off the sides.
Safe to disarm the primary device. Bad time to get sweaty palms.
Okay. I'll just put something there. I don't know what I'm gonna end up needing. No, I want that guy. What? Oh. Can't move that. That guy. Okay. So I need +3. What? Oh, I'm dumb.
That did it.
There we go. Alright. Oh, this is easy. Like, ridiculously easy. Can I just roll up on this and... Yep.
Yeah, Spiderman!
Yee.
Thank you for the assist.
Anytime, officer. Anytime.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Yeah?
If I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success!
Ooh.
Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous.
Yeah, because
And
it's
the
raining.
self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it, and I'll need to be cloaked. Nailed it. Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others.
Do I have to go invisible?
Gotcha.
So this requires a tiny bit of brain power. It's not too bad.
Boom.
Actually, never mind. It's pretty easy.
Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me.
Alright. So I have to... do this in midair, I guess?
Didn't see it coming, did you?
No. Damn it. Nope. Ah. I'll get it in a minute. You'll see. My timing's just horrible is all. Nope. Water, I hate water. That one moves so much. I gotta do it while it's over here more. Oh, it's not enough. I need to like jump, like really swing at it or something. Come on, up.
I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust. Scratch one drone.
Alright, 9 out of 12. I'm glad this isn't timed, because this is actually a little bit more difficult than normal. Mainly because it's all coordination. Something I lack immensely. So I might be able to get up these stairs and actually do it. Ah, he jumped. Why'd you jump?
Are these armed drones even legal?
So, this is kind of like motorcycling for me. The most difficult time that you'll have with the motorcycle is when you're trying to go slow. Spider-Man's the exact same way. The most difficult time you'll have with him is when you're trying to go slow. Or when you're trying to fight. Like 10 guys at once. Ugh, I hit the wrong button. Ah, I gotta do the whole thing again? Seriously?
Now I've got to go
alright.
visible again so I can swing to the others. Gotcha.
So one of the annoying things is it automatically reverts back to visible. So that's not that kind of sucks.
Sorry, drone, but your data lives on.
Come on.
Better you than me.
So can I do?
Didn't see it
Got
coming,
it.
did you?
So that was the hard one. Most of the other ones I think I can get without a problem.
I'm always breaking stuff.
Ugh, I hit the wrong button. I keep doing that. Did it move as soon as it hit me? Yes.
Another one bites the dust.
Can I get some health back? I don't think I can get health back. Come on, run. Jesus. He just starts falling
Scratch one drone.
instead of like being on it. The only time I don't want him to fall. Like, come on.
Are these armed drones even legal?
Okay.
Stealth Spidey strikes again.
Come on.
Stealth mode was
There we go.
fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Yeah. Is that all of them done? No, I think there's one more research thing I need to do. And that'll be all the research things. So I did all the cat things, and this will be all the research things. So the reason why I've been doing the crimes whenever they pop up is because there's no identifier on the map for them. So it's going to be harder to find those than it is just to do them while you see them. Because those, I don't know if they have to be triggered or what, but...
Okay, the people in the top floor apartments are really annoyed with you right now.
Look at that! I just got most of them.
One of Howard's pigeons. It's getting away.
I think that was it.
No need to thank me, Sable dudes.
I might be able to catch that pigeon still.
Let's talk about Halloween, folks. It may be good fun for the kids to dress up as a cowboy or astronaut or ballerina and trick-or-treat, but
Come on.
grown adults glorifying the likes of Spider-Man by dressing up as them is, especially in the times we live in, disturbing. What say you, Gino from the Bronx?
Yeah, well, I get your point.
Hello? I was 19 meters away from it. Like, how did he not...
Huh. I most certainly do not. J. Jonah Jameson is not one to be judgmental. But you, sir, are an extremely disturbed man. Goodbye.
There we go. All the pigeons.
Spider-Man, I can't believe it. Whole family's reunited.
No sweat, Howard. These
Ground
birds are lucky to have you.
Bronze Strike. Is it this one? It's this one. Oh, I need one more.
I tried. Sandra was always better with them. They're her birds, really.
Well, now that she's gone, they're yours.
Feels like a part of her lives on that way, you know?
I definitely know. You're a good man, Howard.
Anytime you want to stop by and see the family, feel free. Darren says he misses you. Thanks again, Spider-Man.
Howard's a real nice guy. He just wants to take care of some birds. Even after he got evicted. He just wants to take care of some birds. Hey, you guys!
You probably feel ganged up on right now. Maybe try not bombing the city.
Ow. I think this is the last guy. Nope. This one's the last guy. Got him.
The city's turning into a war zone. But it was fun. Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
Up. 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 Damn it. Up! What? Okay. I hit the button once and it did all that. Okay. It's like it lagged the button actions for quite a bit. I'm not sure what to make of that. Perch? Yeah. Yeah! You're mine! Alright. Those three are talking. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, because this is gonna end up being like a wave-based brawler anyway.
Hey, Andre, you still up for ramen after this? Andre! Damn it, did someone check on him? On it.
No, you're not. You're not doing anything. No, 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 no. I can do a perch takedown from here? Wow. Can I not do one here?
Get down here! The hell was that? Still got this! His ass!
Oh, friggin' rockets, man.
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write.
Understand what private property means?
Is that another one?
Knock him out!
I like to get the guys with like big guns first, because those are the ones that are gonna be the most annoying. Oh shit. Do I not have webs? Oh, there it is.
Ah, backup's here. Why don't I have backup? All right, nobody likes me.
That's true.
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Damn it.
This does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
Where did our RPG come from? Oh, here you are. Nope.
Mr. Fisk says hi! We can't let him win!
Oh, I just want to heal. Give me heal.
There's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
Oh, crap! Look out! This is gonna hurt! You're gonna have a bad day! Trigger ballerina! Get down here! This'll wrap things up.
Another one. Or it does get rid of some guys. I guess guys that have half their health it gets rid of, something like that.
More of them. It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
I'm in an ass. Get moving.
Oh, they all have pistols. Which means they're all ranged. Ugh. Damn it. I rolled into that. I can't see worth a damn. Oh. There we go. Now it's just these two bozos. Oh, never mind. Now it's just those two bozos. There we go.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
So, oh, the bonus objectives are the extra tokens. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. But these are all done, right? Yeah, so the science ones are all done, the cranes are all done, the bird things are all done. So it's just these... Okay, I didn't know that. And the thug and demon crimes count as one apiece, no matter what, it looks like. So yeah, perform 10 finishers, jeez. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. The bonuses for the base tokens, the enemy base ones, I have to do those because I have to, well, I want to get the extra tokens. So I'm going to have to revisit them all anyway. I might even have to do all of them at least twice because there's a good chance that I'm not able to do both bonus objectives in one go. Like 20 hit combo, could definitely do in one go. Hit 3 enemies with a scaffolding. It takes time to bring down the scaffolding, which would bring down the 20 hit combo constantly. So I might have to do those independently. Just succeeding gains 1 token. Doing either or bonus objective gains another token. So, yeah. I'm going to have to play these at least twice a piece. Which is not that big of a deal or that bad because there's really not that many of them. There's like one of the Fisk hideouts, maybe an area. Some places they don't even have a Fisk hideout. Or a demon hideout. So, those are mainly just fighting challenges, which is not a big deal. I have so many suits I can make too. They all cost base tokens. That's why I couldn't do them. Alright, so this one is bulletproof. Temporary bulletproof. EMP upon stun, disable their weapons. Spider Bro temporarily aid in combat. This is a Stark suit. Okay. Synchronizes nanomedic particle and unleash devastating wave of negative energy. That's kind of cool. Kip. Oh, that's assassin-like clothing. That's interesting. Kip Ace high discharge cavity containing electrified gauntlets, electrifying enemies. That's cool. You got electricity to your repertoire. Dynamic self liquid smart metal cylinders to reflect all bullets except for sniper rounds back at shooters. That's cool. Is that like a rocket on his back? What is that? It's more. This is more Iron Man like than I've seen a lot of other armors. What is this? Create a distortion field that can obscure you from non-alerted enemies' vision. Interesting. Quad damage. Massive nano musculature temporary deals massive damage. I kind of want that one out of all of them. I want this one because I want the quad damage. I don't necessarily like the suit. Suit's kind of cool because it's different, But I like the ability more than anything. See what this is. Chance to regenerate gadget refills when taking damage. It's kind of cool. Scan enemies remain highlighted. Slow time after a perfect dodge. That could be nice. I'll get it. I'll unlock it anyway. Plasma discharging mass electrifies suit surface, stunning enemies who touch it. Needs a recharge. So basically, if they try to punch you. Interesting. There's another one where you get what it was like low health or something. Full charge. This is while your health is above 100%. You get extra. You get extra damage. It never says how much. I wish it would say the percentages. This one, so perfect dodge temporarily increases damage. That's kind of nice. I have the increases XP from defeating enemies on, but that might not be worth it, especially soon. And I have reduces incoming melee damage, which is nice for the big guys. But for anything else, it's not that great. First aid's really nice, actually. I think this recharge would be better than this taking damage one. This recharged outer mesh would be better than just taking more damage. And I want to change up the suit a little bit. Battle focus might be more helpful now that I have a huge bar. So I'm going to do that. And I want to change out my suit. I could just change it to whatever I want, right? So, amazing suit, arachnid, armor advance, black and gold. Which one was it? This is like the suit from the Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man trilogy that came out in the early 2000s, I think. Which is kind of cool in general. It's got its own like iconic feel. It also reminds me of the Spider-Man 3 font that was used on the PS3. Armored advanced suit. Yeah, that looks cool. Let's try it. None of those change anything. They're just looks. I think all of these, at the end of the day, are just looks and power unlocks if they accompany a power. But man, so they didn't have to like put in all these suits, but I'm so glad they put it like they went through the effort. Sonic Wave lifts enemies into the air. Those are the only two. I have one. I need the ground strike. And I'm almost there. So I'll do this side mission so I can get that research thing. It's right there. Who is this? What side mission?
Over here!
Is something wrong?
Oh, no. I just had to thank you for saving my daughter from those muggers.
When did this happen?
Just now. Busy guy like you. I guess it all blurs together, huh? Near the theater on 126 and Powell. She just called and told me.
Right. Sorry. Happy to help. I'm glad your daughter's safe.
Somebody impersonating
I
him.
wasn't anywhere near there. I should swing by and see what's going on.
Yep, it's definitely somebody impersonating him.
There's the theater and the crime scene. I better find out what happened.
Gotta investigate the mugging.
You're back already? I thought you were checking out that fire.
Right. On my way now. Which way was it again?
Last time you went that way. South.
Thanks. I got a little turned around. Still alive. So whoever did this isn't a lethal protector. That's promising.
Sorry I missed the action. Thanks for keeping us safe, Spider-Man.
Someone's impersonating me.
Yep.
Could be the chameleon again. I've got to pick up his trail.
Chameleon? I mean, it sounds like they're just trying to help and they're using your
It
identity.
does smell like there was a fire in this direction.
Oh yeah, he does have an excellent sense of smell. I forgot
There's
about
the
that when
fire
I was
damage.
considering his powers.
Looks like it got put.
I think everyone's out safe now. Nice work, Spider-Man.
He used the fire escape. Guess he couldn't copy my web shooters.
Hey, Spidey, what'd you do with that fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it. Looks like the fire was caused by an electrical short, not arson. My doppelganger used a fire extinguisher. Might still be around here.
Is it on the roof or something?
Quick thinking with that extinguisher, Spidey.
Fire extinguisher, huh? Wonder where he left it.
I'm looking. Oh, I think I see it. Is it up here? Is that it? No, that's a plant. That's a plant. Oh.
He used a fire extinguisher. What type of suppressant is in this?
Probably not a chemical. I need the last two. There we go. And then I need bong and bang. Aha!
ADP. Pretty standard. And easy to track. He got fire suppressant on him. If I key my lenses to track its chemical signature, it should lead me right to Spider-Man 2.0. He's walking normally. No webs, no powers. Which makes what he's doing suicidal.
Yeah, that's true. If that's your thought process, that would be true. That's another thing. There's so many copycats wearing Spider-Man costumes. I bet it's like a real problem over there. Because a lot of people, all they want to do is help. And it's a lot more common than you think.
That guy looks like he's been in a fight. Maybe he knows something.
Come on, man, lay off! I told you everything. The deal's going down on the roof. No lie.
Right, just... you stay out of trouble. Hope I'm not too late. My doppelganger's got some skills. And he left the drugs. Seems like the police will handle the cleanup. Counterfeit Spidey must have gone down the other fire escape. That's gonna leave a mark.
I told you, I give up.
You must be
That's
really
him.
good.
People seem to like him. Yeah, I mean me. I mean, this is weird.
My pleasure, citizens. Excuse me. I hear someone in need.
Okay, I do not talk like that. Nobody talks like that.
Let him go.
Yeah, right. We'll get even more from Mr. Fisk when we bring him your head.
Whoa, hey guys! I'm not the real Spider-Man.
Not anymore, you're not.
Time to even the odds a little.
Yep, he got into trouble.
Always knew it was more than one guy. Kill them both!
I've got this. Go.
That's got to be a problem, though. Like, superheroes inspiring other people that don't have powers.
No way.
Like, I'm all for people standing up against crime,
You know how to fight.
especially in real life.
Black belt. Teach at Chicago
But
dojo.
there's a certain level of
Quite the legend, you know?
Yeah, but when you dress like me, you inherit my enemies. And I've got a lot of enemies.
Look out! More of them!
I'll take the ones with guns. You get the rest.
there's a certain level of prowess you need to have, so you don't get yourself hurt. Then you'll, if you don't, you'll just end up like Batman, constantly bruised and battered. And even he has like a lot of martial arts chops, apparently. And a suit, you know, a armored suit. Can't forget about that.
If you want to help your community, there's a feast shelter nearby. And I'm sure folks would appreciate free self-defense classes.
Good idea. Gotta admit, I'm starting to see the downside of the suit.
So I think it's just because this is easier, not because the changes I made are actually helping me much. I gotta start focusing on more offensive stuff because I think the only time I've gotten hit is once.
Rocket launchers? Hi, I'll finish them off. You need to tell me twice.
Ow. Okay. I got hit by projectiles. That's pretty much it. So I might change it to projectile defense.
Man, that was intense. How do you do it?
One bruise at a time. Look, your heart's in the right place, but if you keep this up, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, I see that now. Don't worry, I'm hanging up the suit. Spider-Man, no more.
Good call. Besides, you don't need a costume to make a difference.
Hey, that's a good line. I'll remember that.
He's right, you really don't. It's just he does it because he goes up against people that would attack, you know, that are a pain in the ass enough to attack his family. That's why he does it. So I'm gonna change this one, plasma discharge mesh. I thought it was cool, but I don't want stuff that rewards me for taking damage. I feel like that's the wrong route to go down. Perfect dodging sounds like a good idea. Or increasing the rate focus regenerates is a good idea. So I'll do that. And I'll swap XP for eventually probably this focus one. Yeah, probably either fully charged capacitors or kinetic power cells, one of the two. Whichever the one's the most useful. It's just, if I get the fully charged capacitors, I'm going to have to remind myself to always keep myself above 100%. But if I do, there's a high reward for that. Because if you look at the bottom right, the offense goes up quite a bit, even if I don't use kinetic cells. I think the difference is kinetic cells regenerates focus more. Or not more, but regenerates focus all the time more. Where capacitors regenerate your focus even more than that, but only above 100%. So I don't know if that's worth it or not. I would love one that just increases my damage flat. Is that a thing? Perfect dodge temporarily increases damage. So I could have 3 things that do perfect dodge, which is the top right. There's another one. But yeah, I guess it would be I'll just do it now because I'm not gaining that much more XP out of that. And this electric one, yeah. And I will just replace this electric one with maybe health. Would health be better than a lot of these other ones until I get used to taking hits from certain types of enemies? I think it might help because I'm using the focus suit, which provides a whole extra bar of health when I use it. So maybe this would work out better. If it's too much, I'll swap it back out. I did that to get the grenade slam ability, right? Or the this ability. So I could do this one last research. Now, I haven't used the ground slam much, and if this requires it, we'll see how this goes.
Do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force.
How your buddies the demons doing, Spider-Man?
Really? Where? I'm not seeing them from here. Intense? Oh, so I can just... Oh. Follow the blue plates.
Found a trouble spot.
Oh, so the red things are okay. Do I need to get a certain height, or do I just do it? I guess I just do it.
Did it! But that's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points.
It was over
Better
here.
hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading. I don't have much time.
You say that, but I don't see a timer. Alright, it's not far
If
away.
Oscorp was actually using Harry's station, they'd have found the problem before it got this bad. Of course, if there is an explosion, they'll blame it on Harry.
Yup, that's true.
Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry.
See it.
There's the spot.
This is easy. I mean, I think this is mainly just teaching you how to use the ground strike ability. It's fine with me. It's free. It's free points.
Always helps to take the pressure off. Wish it was that easy for life in general. Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work.
Is that all the stations? That's those 3. That's all the stations I've unlocked, right? Those ones, this one. There's one more over here. I thought that was going to be the last one. Okay, there's one more that I see so far. Ah, I just see the one more. Okay. It's not worth teleporting. I'm just going to go there.
All units, reports of shots fired and officers.
Oh, where? Oh, right in front of me. Perfect.
Backup needed in Bloomingdale.
That shootout's gonna get someone killed. Okay, kids. You can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing toy.
So if I slow down time and increase my temporary damage, I wonder if it scales with the slowdown time in terms of giving me more time with more damage. Ow. Oop. Oh, this is gonna make life so much easier when it slows down time. Because I'm pretty good at dodging. Even with these guys, I'm pretty good at dodging. So.
Can't believe Martin Lee is inspiring men to attack the police like this.
Up. Hopefully this doesn't need any kind of ability. Nope. Nice. What's this last one?
This station analyzes thunderstorms and acts as a failsafe for the others. Now, they're all susceptible to lightning strikes, which would erase their data banks. If they're in danger, they'll automatically transfer their data to Oscorp's servers. Just make sure it works, okay, pal?
There's a storm threatening now, and the automatic transfer isn't working. No time to write code now. I'll have to manually link the research station data hubs. Then I need to go to the top of the Oscorp building and align their receivers. First data hub's right over my head.
So what do I just need to get on top of it and do the thing like I did last time?
My lenses should show the other hubs in red. Got it.
Damn,
Now
that's
to
a
make
long
more
way.
links in the chain. Man, it's getting bad out here.
So I just need to not touch the ground? Is that, were we playing hot ground? Is that what's going on? I forgot what it's called, but oh, why is there a lip on this building? There you go. pretty far
Got it.
away.
Uh-oh. The receiver's energy is giving me a positive charge, which means I'm at a high risk for lightning strikes.
Nice.
My charge is increasing. I gotta move fast or I'll get zapped.
Okay, so it's not just playing keep away from the ground. It's also... Oh, no. There you go. Oh, this sucks. So it's just dodging in air. That's all I really need to do. Ow. That one hurt. No. No. Let me... Where is it? Still not used to dodging in the air yet. Did that not? Oh, it didn't.
One more down.
What?
My costume's insulation can protect me a little, but I can't afford many hits.
Oh, that health regen is so nice. Oh, what? Up. Thank you.
Nature's so awesome, except when it tries to kill me.
Okay, where's this next one?
That one's set.
Man, I must be getting close, because I damn near went all the way around the city already. Or at least it feels like.
Scientifically, I know why this is happening, but it's hard not to feel like the universe is against me right now.
Yeah? So I think I just need to dodge once in a while to discharge the charge I'm picking up? I don't know. Alright, where's the next one? Over there?
It's like the whole city's one giant bug zapper.
I get electrocuted here.
Getting pretty good at this.
Is there a mod that allows me to get electrocuted more? That'd be helpful. Why is it doing this? Get me away from these buildings. God. There we go. Up. I think it's actually it puts down a green circle on the map. I'm wondering if it's just getting away from that area.
No time to admire the view.
See that green circle on the map? I think it's just getting away from that, not necessarily dodging out of the way. And this, if you're in that area, it will warn you and get you more purple and purple. So I think it's going on. I don't know for sure.
If I slow down, I'll be extra crispy.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Get me out of here.
Sorry.
I almost didn't make that one. So, the challenge is to go as horizontal as possible.
Okay, now I need to get to Oscorp Tower.
Oh, of course I do. After I just, like, confirmed what I thought I knew. Going horizontal as possible. I need to go as fast as horizontal as possible. I also need to go up vertically now.
Gotta
Might
aim
be
these
able to
away
make
from their
this.
satellites and toward each other.
Oh boy. Damn. I don't know what to say. Like, is it gonna make me start from the very... No, okay, good. Go up. Go up. Climb. Jesus. Alright. So it's easy, it's just the lightning.
And the spider spins a data web. All the research data is going to Oscorp servers. Harry's work is safe. And I can finally get out of this weather.
Now I got the achievement R&D, so I'm pretty sure I just did all of them. Is he gonna have a...
Hey, B, in the mood for some good news?
Sure. I've already got plenty of the other kind.
I just posted a new article. Oscorp announced Harry's research stations are providing valuable data, so they're fully funding them.
You're kidding. That's great. I just wish we could tell Harry.
He hasn't returned my calls, which is weird. I know how important this is to him.
His mom would be so proud. You really stepped up for her.
You helped a little yourself, Tiger. You're a good friend.
So are you, MJ. And wherever Harry is, he knows that. Can't wait to read the article.
Alright, last. So that was the last one of that. I need to do this Cat's Cradle one, which is over here. It's only 250 XP, so I expect it to be very quick. I don't know if it really works like that, but it feels like it does. So now all these research stations function as fast travel points. So now I can get anywhere pretty quickly. I'll still refrain from using them for most of the time, because I still want to like get into all the little fights and stuff, and stop the gang fights and stuff. The more I can do that, the more I can get tokens so I can upgrade things.
Freedom Tunnel. Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something.
Where is it at, though? Where's this hidden entrance at? Right here?
Bingo.
Oh.
This looks like everything financial data on the Maggia crime families. Is she trying to blackmail them? Oh, look. Cat's dancing with the little spider. Also imprisoning him in a jar against his will. Cute. Very cute. Wow. First time I caught Felicia, she was trying to steal this. Looks like she finally went back to finish the job. What's this? Wine from a Maggia vineyard. Fisk reported this stolen a few years back.
Look at all the impressive stuff she stole.
Spider, you raced here to redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering. If you've got it, flaunt it.
Oh, nice. What is the dark
This
suit
couldn't all have just been a game, could it?
do?
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? How? That place is like Fort Knox.
All those cats you found? When they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up, boosted their signal, and deactivated the alarms.
Yeah.
No one even saw her sneak in.
She knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me, again. What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Are you smiling? You sound like you're smiling.
Gotta go.
What is this? This is not the cat thing, right? No. Alright, so all the research facilities are done. So Fisk hideouts in the demon warehouses aren't really done after I do them. I have to go back and actually get more tokens for things. And this is one of the games where I feel like I need to 100% the game. Because if I don't, I won't ever feel like I actually did it or completed it. I don't know about these challenges, to be honest. I have to see how difficult they are. I hope they're not that difficult, but I'm sure there's people out there that have 100% the game without a problem. So, with how many games I play, it shouldn't really be that much of a problem for me, hopefully. But as you can see through this Let's Play, I'm not very, very skilled for how many hours I put into games. Yeah. And I'm keeping an eye on campaign progress too, because I don't want to finish the entire campaign and then have a lot left to do. I want to complete all this stuff while I'm doing the campaign, if that makes sense. There's still a couple things that are locked. Yeah, it's like there's two or three things, like categories per area that are locked. But if you look at how many of that thing there aren't many. So there's 5 each. So I'm going to assume, since the crimes are right above them, there are also other gang crimes. Yeah, I'm going to have to assume there are also other gang crimes. And then the one that's locked might be another collectible challenge thing. But the only way to really know is to... Actually, you know what the locked one is? I know exactly what the locked one is now that I think about it. These are pretty much... like this one. There's this. Demon Warehouse. Huh, that's interesting. Demon Warehouse isn't on this list yet, it's right here. Okay, so if I go up here though, Demon Warehouse also is not on this list, but it's right here. Weird. So I think under Fisk Hideouts is actually Demon Warehouse, but for some reason it's glitched. I could be totally wrong. And then the last 2 locked ones down at the bottom for all of these areas, I think, since it says 0 out of 5 for both, I think it's more gang fights. So with that knowledge, I'll just start doing the main story again. I got Born to Ride, which I assume is like using the fast travel points, but I don't know that for sure. It was just another achievement I got. And I don't know if 100%ing the game will necessarily give me all the achievements, but I'm mainly doing it just because it feels like the right thing to do for this game.
But this is not.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Morning, Parker. Or is it evening? That doesn't matter. Check the neurosensors, would you? We need a faster response time.
On it.
Try to get it under 3 milliseconds.
Would you believe it's for welding? Provides remarkable magnetic insulation and limits cross-contamination between the neural interface and arms.
Doc loves these things. Used them in grad school when he had to manipulate radioactive isotopes. Says seeing them keeps him humble.
This is gonna be another puzzle thing.
Okay, looks like I could optimize this power relay.
Oh, Jesus. Well, maybe it's not as complicated as I think it is. Let's use the directional ones first. For this reason. Uh-oh. I think I'm running out of pieces already. No, I got it. There we go. That was actually pretty easy.
Nice. Okay, what next?
Oh, it's a multi-part thing.
Looks like some impedance in this neurosensor circuit.
This needs to be flipped. Actually, can I use... I try to use the directional ones first, just in case. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna have to use this. Go over to this one that I could socket things into. Go over... I need to go down 2. There we go.
Finished.
Oh, that's done? It's just better.
Signal to noise is out of whack. A new signal processor should reduce lag.
Oh boy. Alright, so this is gonna need... I'm just gonna put something here. And this is gonna need something. Do I have to go through everything? I think I have to go up and around. So I think I will have to go through everything. I can't. Oh no, I can. I'm just being dumb. And then I want to go this way, down. Actually, I want to swap that with this. So I can do this, and then this. Alright, so... Actual voltage, target voltage. So I need This one? There we go. There we go.
I got it, Doc. 2.8 milliseconds.
Good work, Peter.
Wow.
Yes.
That's cool.
I call that a mild success. I call that unbelievable. Do you need some help?
Yes.
Doctor, what's going on?
It's become that obvious. My doctors call it a degenerative neurological disorder. Probably caused by overexposure to toxic chemicals in my reckless youth.
Sorry, is there anything I can do?
You already are. The worst part is, it only affects the muscles. The mind continues to work, but it can no longer do. You're the only one who knows, Peter. I'd like to keep it that way.
Of course.
If you'd like to seek a position with more of a future.
I came here to work for you because of what you've got up here. And that's not going anywhere. So neither am I.
Oh, Peter, before I forget, I read the most fascinating article. Outlines possible next steps for the neural interface.
I'll take a look. Thanks, Doc.
I think we could do a lot of that today, what was just demonstrated. But what it comes down to is the interface. Because just putting, like, sensors over your head, as far as I've read, just putting sensors over your head does not tell the sensors enough information to get them to move servos, or to get them to move things and then stop. It would have to be like pattern mapping or brain mapping, where you take like, if we could shrink MRIs down to little devices that would be considered like helmets on our heads, it could technically work. But it would be like pattern mapping. It would train itself over time, and it would see what you're trying, what parts of your brain are activating over and over again. But it would have to do it down to the nanometer. It'd have to be very, very small. It would see what parts of your brain are activating, and you could associate those in a program or something to patterns of things that you want to do with the arm or with the leg or whatever. and then hit OK or run, and then it would do that function. But it would only do that function in unlimited capacity. Like, you couldn't, without reprogramming it and doing it again, you couldn't tell it how much to grip the cup. You could just tell it to grip the cup. You couldn't tell it to turn it off. You could just tell it to turn it on and do that movement. So that's from what I read. That's older technology.
Exciting.
Or older knowledge.
I don't know, Doc. You'll need a gallium silk array to make it work. Even then, odds of injury are pretty high.
Gallium! Genius! Never mind the risks. We'll work them out in time.
Peter is starting to suspect. He hides it, but I can tell. He's seen my twitch, noticed the decay of my fine motor control. Well, I'm the one who wanted a genius for an assistant. Of course he knows. I just need more time. My work can improve millions of lives. Save millions of lives. It can also save my own. I just need more time.
Doc's really sick. At this rate, he'll lose control of his motor functions within a year. And if we're not careful, an intracranial implant could make things even worse. Even alter his personality. We need to proceed carefully. Doc, I'm sorry. My aunt just texted.
No worries, Peter. I was thinking of taking a break myself. As soon as I check our telemetry data.
Thanks. I'll be back in a few hours.
Thank you again, Peter. Don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh, I already looked at that. But yeah, as far as I know, that's as far as they've gotten. But they might have gotten further. I know Elon's trying to fund this other implant thing, and he tested on pigs or something. Who knows what might come of that? That might be a avenue to go down. But the more popular thing, obviously, is going to be less invasive procedures.
Hi, May.
Let me guess, running late?
Nope, I'm actually on my way now. Have you heard from Miles?
No, but his mother said he was coming, so...
Good. I'll be there soon. Bye.
So I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe one day, when they perfect it, we'll have something similar to a helmet that you could just wear, and it will be non-invasive. We'll all be looking like what's his name? Never mind. But yeah, hopefully one day.
Friends, there's
because that would enable us to, if we have a digital interface, because the problem with our interfaces now is they're all mechanical. We see things. We use a mouse and keyboard. We use a controller. Those are our interfaces, basically our senses. If we can create another sense, so to speak, which would be an interface that our brain uses to directly connect us with a piece of technology, regardless of what it is, it opens up doors and avenues to a lot of different things. Like, imagine being able to, instead of a self-driving car, imagining an interface that allows you to control the car. So you don't have to touch anything. You just drive it. And then the AI takes over in case you fall asleep or something, it will wake you up. Or in case there's somebody in front and you're not quick enough to react, it will react for you. That's plausible. That's all. That eventually one day will be a thing. It's just, you know, how fast we get there. I think Neil deGrasse Tyson was talking about it on one of the podcast shows. And I think it was with Joe Rogan. I can't remember. But they were talking about, like, why don't we have flying cars? That was like his first comment. And by the end of it, he was just like, we do. he's like, back in the 1940s and 50s, they said eventually we'll get flying cars. We have flying cars. They're called helicopters. And obviously, what Joe Rogan meant was like a literal flying car with just like the quadcopter, like quadcopter blades on the sides of a car. That's starting to come out now. Like, there are attempts being done to do that. But the problem has always been you have to spin a blade. And it's not necessarily moving air itself. It's to do with the way that the forces work around the blade, but and the gyro in the back, basically. The concept's a little bit too in depth, so I'll refrain from going down that rabbit hole. But needless, and I can't explain it properly. I'll just confuse people. But the problem with helicopters is they disturb the area around you, meaning they push up sand, they push away dirt, they push away, like, they kill grass, stuff like that. They make a hell of a racket. I mean, I don't remember the actual decibel range of a helicopter, but even if they got the engines or the motors, whatever they decide to end up using in the future, totally quiet, they could never get the blades totally quiet, at least if it's one, due to the fact that how fast it has to spin to counteract, gravity. Because it has to displace, I don't even know if that's the right terminology there, but it has to displace the mass of the helicopter, or rather the weight of the helicopter, which is mass times gravity. But it has to displace that from being pulled down with an equal and opposite force to be pulled up. And because it's got to do that, it generates so much noise. The only way to get around that is something in the style of a blimp, because it doesn't have to counteract nearly as much weight, because the blimp is lighter than air, until you add ballast and like slow moving propellers. So in that way, a blimp is a lot less noisy, but you obviously can't fit a blimp in a tight space like you can a helicopter. And you can't really use airplanes for that purpose either, because airplanes require air to push down against their wings, or push up against their wings, in order to keep. They require constant momentum, is what I'm trying to say. They require constant speed in order to be useful. Otherwise, they just drop out of the air. So that's a problem too. So there's no good answer. I think the closest we got right now is quadcopters, because quadcopter-like hovering cars, if you can call them that, or quadcopter helicopters if you want to go that route, whichever way you want to call them. I think that's gonna be the closest thing, because it's still within the same size profile as a helicopter mostly. Oh, Jesus. But it's also quieter, because it has multiple spinning blades and they can go at a lower RPM range. It is actually going to end up being quieter. I don't know by how much, though. I don't know if it's going to be in the realm that it actually matters. But it has the potential, too, to make the craft even smaller using multiple blades. Because you can... because you can take up the same amount of area that the one blade would take up top with 4 or 5. smaller blades, or 4 or 5 smaller sets of blades. That's more mechanics, but it's also like it's more to maintenance, but it's also an advantage because now you got now you have parallel things. So instead of a helicopter, when it goes down, the blades slowly spinning in the air, acting as a parachute to have it crash land somewhat safely. The quadcopter or hexacopter, how many ever motors it's got on it, if one goes out, you're not totally dead in the water. And you could do a more controlled, like I'm not a pilot, but you could probably do a more controlled crash. I think you would need more than 4. I think you would need at least 5, because you need, with 4 you need 1 on each corner. If just one corner goes, you get pulled, you get pushed that way rather by the other 3, because that side dips down. So you'll get pushed that way, and then I think you'll end up doing flips. Even if it's 100% balanced, I think you'll end up doing flips. So I think you need 5 at the very minimum to make that claim that if one motor goes out, you're still fine, because it spreads out them enough apart from each other that if one were to go, the two that were beside the one have enough capacity to spin up faster to hold that portion in the air to allow you to land safely. But I imagine they would use an even number like 6, because it's always better even numbers. Almost always better even numbers anyway. But anyway, that's like the future of hover cars, if you want to call them that. There's no real way to make like a magnetic car or levitation car unless we like redo all of our roads, which is an insurmountable task. I know in the state I live, we can't even keep the roads good enough for regular cars. Like, they crumble from the salt in the winter, from the sand, from the ground freezing and then unfreezing, and then it getting hot and then it getting cold. Because temperatures vary heavily around where I live. They're anywhere from like 95 degrees, and that's in the air. On the ground, on the pavement, it could be like 110. Because of the sun just hitting the black pavement, eating up. All the way down to somewhere around, I want to say 10 or 20 degrees, maybe a little bit colder. And this is all in Fahrenheit, by the way, in case you use Celsius. So that's a pretty wide range. That's a 100-degree range that asphalt has to deal with. And just over time, the stressing of it getting cold and hot, it expands and contracts, and over time, eventually it just cracks. Not to mention, you know, the rain rot, which is just rain hits the asphalt and eventually decays the surface layer, and it just gets weaker and weaker and weaker as it goes. Stuff like that. And then you got plows going over it, scraping the surface off. You got salt, which swells up. It takes water and swells up into the cracks and makes the cracks even bigger, as well as like just erodes them in general. And then the sand doesn't help because it fills those cracks and keeps them open. So when it gets cold again and there's sand in those cracks, the sand will naturally push into the cracks, and then when it heats up again, the sand is there, so it can't push. It can't expand back into the hole that is in the crack, so it just ends up forming a bigger crack, and it just keeps doing this over and over again. So there's a lot of reasons why the roads are the way they are where I live. With all that maintenance, you would be expecting somebody to put metal or magnets in the ground. Neodymium magnets are extremely brittle. They're the things you can put on a, like, the type of magnets that are really tiny but are incredibly strong, you can put them behind your finger, and even if they're small, you can put them up against a fridge and they'll still pull through your finger. Those types of magnets, we probably couldn't use them because they're incredibly small. They're pretty rare as far as a material on Earth. So which means they're pricey, but also means that there probably wouldn't be enough of it. And then on top of that, the only other thing I could think of, like permanent magnets, might work, just regular, ordinary permanent magnets. But again, they're still pretty brittle. They're as brittle as regular rock, or yeah, actually even more brittle than that. And then you got just metal that's been electrified. Metal that's been electrified to be magnetic. And then once the electricity is gone, it still retains a little magneticism, but it's most the magnet, the magneticism that it has isn't nearly as good as a regular magnet. That is a possibility. That's what they do with most electric trains and stuff, maglev trains. They cut down on friction by not having anything touch the ground. And there's not much in between the rail and the actual maglev, but there's enough to let it coast past the rail without touching it. So there's like a tolerance there that they have to meet, and that's pretty precise. I mean, the way magnets work, I don't believe a maglev train could handle a sudden bend in the rail, because there's straight parts of the train that have to cope with that. So there's a certain amount of tolerance in between the bridge underneath the maglev train that has, like, there's a certain amount of space. If there's not enough space, it will grind against the rail, and then I don't know if it would stop moving, but it definitely wouldn't be a great time for the people on board. So there's a lot to consider there. If you were ever to use cars like that and just have strips of metal on the ground, well, there's an inherent problem. We can't even decide as a world, other than like killing people is bad, okay? We can't decide on certain things as a world. We're supposed to like redesign all of our roads as a world and get one traffic system with magnetics and rails and voltages and all these different aspects and these different variables, and then have all these manufacturers meet those requirements on all these different vehicles. It's hard enough as it is. I don't imagine eventually we could be there, but right now we're not there. As a world, we're not ready to agree on small stuff like that. We can't even agree on the big stuff. Like mutually assured destruction is bad. It was only recently that we agreed on that, and within human history, and that wasn't really that long ago. So we got a very far way to go, but we are improving as a species. Thank God. But we are improving as a species. So yeah, stuff like that, at least worldwide, probably not gonna happen. Maybe in a small test area I could, but other than that, probably not. So hover cars probably will never be a thing, unless it's in the form of those quadcopters or hexacopters, whatever you want to call them. I know everyone wants to get away from like tires, but tires are incredible technology. It sounds kind of weird that just a compound of rubber in air can be so useful, but Every single car uses it. Every single truck, every single, pretty much everything uses it. And they are reinventing the wheel. And I've seen ones where they're tank tracks that fold out into the shape of a circle, and then they fold out into the shape of an actual tank tread. I've seen that, and then I've also seen ones that are just honeycomb, where there is no air in them. There's problems with both those designs, but they both have applications. I don't think they're ready for conventional use. But they're getting there. They're getting there quick. Within my lifetime, we'll probably start seeing that on the road more regularly. There's just so many other issues we need to solve first.
Whoa, we got a fighter.
You just made your last mistake, punk. What the?
Does it seriously take this many guys to rob a teenager? You hurt?
You're Spider-Man. You're the amazing Spider-Man. You're the spectacular Spider-Man.
And a few other choice adjectives Jameson uses. Look, that was really brave. But next time, leave the fighting to the pros. Okay?
Okay, but what if there aren't any around?
Well, you can't just go swinging at someone twice your size. I mean, don't get me wrong. I fight guys stronger than me all the time, but when I do it, I have...
Oh, like that time you fought Ryan on the Brooklyn Bridge? That was so awesome.
Perfect example. If the other guy's bigger, you gotta be quicker. Okay?
Okay, but that's easy for you to say. Sorry, I just can't do what you do.
All right, put him up.
Seriously?
Yeah, come on. First thing. Don't let the adrenaline get to you. Breathe slow, breathe deep, relax. Hip square to your opponent. Let them make the first move. Now use your feet. When they go off balance, look for an opening. Boom.
Like that?
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Only this time, just let me have it. Right on the jaw. Okay? I can take it.
Oh, sorry.
No. It's all good. You keep that up and you'll be fine. All right. Lesson's over. Gotta go.
Hey, thanks. You know.
Anytime.
Just punch Spider-Man.
That's something else.
Shelter should be just ahead.
Yo, Miles, what's up?
Bro, you're not gonna believe this. I just met Spider-Man.
What? That's crazy. Hey, did you show him our hacking app?
Oh, man. I totally forgot.
Oh, you suck. He totally would have bought it off you, and then we'd be, like, famous.
Yeah, I'll show him next time. I gotta go. I promised my mom I wouldn't be late.
Cool. Later.
Uh-oh.
Everyone have their IDs out and ready for inspection.
You're kidding me. It's gonna take forever. That drone wasn't watching. I could jump the fence. Wow, that was too easy. I can't believe Sable systems are unsecured. Maybe I'll send an anonymous tip. Okay, hacking app. Don't fail me now. Okay, let's see. I can go under the gate on the left, or over the scaffolding to the right.
You're lying. We have footage. Man, I just gotta go home. I have the authority.
Okay, distract him.
Okay, my faithful listeners, I've been getting a lot of calls about this Sable
Oh man, I did that the wrong time.
search for suspects in the City Hall bomb. I've got
Yeah.
Okay, my faithful listeners, I've been getting a lot of calls about this Sable International outfit that's assisting police with the search for suspects in the City Hall bomb. I've got Ken on line 3 with some thoughts. Ken, you're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
First of all, I just want to say it's an honor to be on your show.
Hey, and you just earned yourself a copy of my new book. J. Jonah Jameson, always right, never wrong.
Ignore me.
I already have one. Can I get a t-shirt or something instead?
Okay. I'm in the...
So I got this buddy on the force who says...
Oh, hey, Mom.
Hi, honey. Did you make it to the feast shelter okay?
Yeah, almost there.
Miles, you don't have to work at that shelter, you know.
You said I did.
No, I gave you a choice.
Yeah, and I chose this over more therapy. I mean, it was helpful. The guy said everyone grieves in their own way. This is mine.
Okay. Sorry.
Mom,
Yeah?
just because I don't want to talk about it doesn't mean I don't love you.
Oh, honey. I love you so much. We'll get through this. Okay?
I gotta go. I'll call you on my way home.
You know what? Just keep breathing. I'll be back soon, Mr. Punch.
Hey,
Miles.
Pete. Hey, sorry I'm late, man.
Oh, no. I'm just glad you're here.
All right, so, what can I do to help?
Why don't you start just by, getting comfortable with the place? Meet a few people. You know what? Everybody loves coffee.
Coffee? All right.
And I'll be back in a little while to check on you. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about Mr. Hodges. He doesn't bite. Much.
You sure? Coffee?
Thanks.
Need help?
Not unless you know what the hell a quark is.
It's a subatomic particle. You know, the building block of protons, neutrons, hadrons?
Subatomic. It fits. Good one, kid.
Piece of junk. Ah, hell. Damn hunk of junk.
You mind if I take a look?
Huh?
Oh, we have a couple of CRTs at school. I know how to fix these when they're...
What? No, you just gotta smack it. Got time. Get it. Go!
Or, could be a loose coax cable.
All right. Be my guest, huh, Mr. Smarty Pants? Hey, please, go ahead.
Tributes continue to pour in for Officer Jefferson Davis, the hero killed in the City Hall bombing, as reports emerge that he used his own body to shield others in his last moments of life.
Hey, new kid. I'm empty here.
Rio and son Miles, as well as brother Aaron. In addition to the
Hero. Man didn't do nothing heroic except get himself blown up.
his fellow officers,
Hey, Ernie. I see you've met Miles. He's gonna be helping out around here. You may have heard of his father, Jefferson Davis. Pretty great that even though he's got a lot of stuff going on right now, he decided to come and volunteer. Don't you think?
Yeah. Thanks. Listen, kid, I'm sorry about your dad.
Come on, Miles. Let's see if Aunt May needs a hand in the kitchen.
That's why you don't badmouth people in general.
Hey, May. I gotta take off, but, brought some help for you.
Hi, Miles. Nice to see you. Well, grab an apron, wash your hands, and I'll show you around.
Hey, Peter. Thanks for that back there.
Of course.
Almost noon.
Sable should be moving Dr. Michaels. Better get to the Bowery and locate him.
I feel like tyrants.
I never used to feel safe at the other shelter. This one.
Hey, Yuri. I'm heading to the Bowery to make sure Michaels gets to his new safe house. You know, safely.
I wouldn't do that. Silver Sable made it clear you are not welcome.
Yeah, well, what's she gonna do? Shoot me?
Honestly, 50-50 chance.
Ah, fine. I'll be in the neighborhood, but not too close. Just in case.
Let's see. Ooh, what's this? Is this the new? Is this the? Yes. I remember this suit. It's like the Punisher mixed with a future version of Spider-Man. Decrease gravity while in the air. Huh. That sounds cool. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna take a break here. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want to leave comments, go ahead and do that. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what I'm doing right. If you're gonna talk to each other, just be kind and respectful, as we all live and share the same same platform. Anyway, have a good night, have a good day, and hopefully I'll see you next time.